Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we're talking about surviving the altcoin storm out there. The storm has been blowing hard, knocked out the power for a lot of the baby bear cubs out there. We hope that you are hodling tight and are surviving on the perishable goods that we advise you to hodl during this crypto storm. Hopefully you have the generators locked and loaded and you fired those up, and hopefully you have some water filtration so that you can make sure that you're drinking clean crypto water during this storm that's blowing hard. How will we survive the altcoin storm? We will be talking about that today. We also be talking about Bitcoin battling the resistance out there. It looks like the bits took a dip, dive, and a slide down under $6,000 to about 5,800, which what I believe is the support level, not before bouncing right back to about $6,400 where we're at right now. It's battling that resistance. Bitcoin looking like 300 out there, looking like the warrior, guys. If you're not looking like 300 by the end of the year, you need to get out of the box. We only have boomers here, long-term snipers out there. Shout out to my snipers on the field. As the rest of the maniacs tune into this live broadcast, make sure you're kabooming all the buttons, the subscribe, the like, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Make sure you're tuned into the good crypto word that we spread here daily, crypto maniacs. As the rest of the boomers tune in here to the box, I see Original Copy, one of our high-ranking officials, Silver Crypto, another high-ranking general out there, Charles Sanjuro, another day one boomer. I see you guys. Only the boomers remain on the field. The baby bear cubs have been killed in action. Our condolences to those baby bear cubs killed in actions. Some are still losing blood. We have medics on the field. It's been a bloodbath this entire week, but the boomers remain strong. Again, the boomers remain strong. Shout out to Mike. I see you. We have 11 crypto maniac boomers in the box this morning. Champagne is here daily. I won't stop yelling, screaming, spitting, hollering, and hooting, guys. The excitement on the networks continues, guys, as the bits are trading at 64.34. It looks like we're seeing a little bit of a green candle right now out there on the field. Let's check out today's mathematics and see how healthy the crypto markets are looking today. As you could see, 64.34 there on the box. Let's check out coin market cap. Hit refresh as the rest of the boomers tune in. You know, Champagne is always up early. Today I took my time at the gym. Okay, I took my time early at the gym today, doing my deadlifts, my squats, my overhead press. Guys, the point of every movement is to continue to gain strength, whether it's in the bags, in our muscular, or in our mentality, guys. We're here sharpening the blades. If you're in our way, you might get cut and sliced right there in the jugular. Champagne and the boomers are not playing. Okay, coin market cap today at $205 billion, looking a bit healthier than yesterday, crypto boomers. It appears like we dip dived and slide under 200 billion. And now we're again rising above that tide, that $200 billion tide, and it looks good. Though the Bitcoin dominance continues to increase out there, 53.5% of the bags are being held in Bitcoin. I've been telling you guys, hold half your bags in Bitcoin for I don't know how many weeks or months now, guys. Make sure you're focused on bits, and more bits. Come on to that. We want bits flying out the ceiling out here. I want bits dropping everywhere, guys. Focus on those booms out there. Bitcoin 6400, Ether 286, with a support level that was identified yesterday by one of the boomers there in the box of about 250. Ether is looking slim while it's on its fast. Somebody send creatine over to Vitalik and friends, maybe a little bit more, some protein powder. We have 15% off on the links in the description if you need some protein keto collagen powder, and maybe you know, I'm not sure if he got those performance enhancing drugs that those boomers send over to him, but whatever it takes for Vitalik to get in the gym and start pulling and pushing heavier, we need to see Ether gain a little weight. Ripple, trash bags, Bitcoin Cash at 519, EOS at 464. EOS is looking slim out there. We may not need to send the same care package to Dan Larimer and friends that we send out to Ether, because because EOS right now is not looking like the Ethereum on steroids that it should be. Okay, Stellar Lumens, it's had a pretty good run. We've been talking about Stellar this week here on the networks. Ripple's little cousin, Stellar, what's it used for? We did a broadcast earlier this week and identified they have the Stellar X decentralized exchange coming. They got the IBM partnerships. They got the Till Billy technology that they're about to hook up. I invite you guys to check out my live stream there a few days prior to this one, and you can find out more about Stellar. Litecoin, $56. Let there be light out there. Litecoin, you know, it's this one that just keeps, it's a little scrapper. It's a scrapper. It stays scrappy out there, and, you know, it's lost some weight, okay? It's lost some weight, but it looks like the lights actually has held up better during this crypto storm than Ethereum has, okay? So, you know, I got the bag of light. Let there be light. Kaboom to that. Shout out to Cardano at 9 cents, still looking a little slim. Monero still below $100. We want to see Monero gain weight over $100. IOTA 47 cents, and Tron still looking slim out there. Somebody told me that Tron was going to resurrect from the dead out there, but it's looking slim out there for the Tron boomers at 1 cent. Dash slowly dying, because Dash used to be a performer, an all-star swinger out there, and now all of a sudden now it's been quiet for Dash for months now. Dash being the tech that introduced master nodes to the game. Dash had an extremely good marketing team for a while back. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with the Dashaholics out there. Let there be Dash on the streets. Ether Classic at 12 bucks after being listed by Coinbase Pro. I don't know if they're on Coinbase just yet, but Ether Classic has held its value from its all-time high much better than some other of the alternative coins have. And then we got Neo out there. Neo's looking bad out there at $16. I remember when Neo did their rebrand, they were formerly Ant Shares. I let you guys know about that almost a year ago. It was $11. They did the rebrand into Neo, and they started kabooming. That took off to over $100. And now it is very interesting to see Neo slim down to where it's at now, almost back to the original price when they did their rebrand, which was around $11 or $12. So Neo, you know, I have a little baggie. I think I got a dime bag of Neo in there, and I'm not feeling good about that either. Okay, as the rest of the boomers tune into the box, we got 24 on the live broadcast right now, guys. I need you to touch the buttons out there, the subscribe, the like, the post notification, the bells, all the buttons. Touch them right now. Become a boomer with the best of them here in the blockchain battlefield trenches. It's Champagne Crypto, the general. I won't stop booming here. We will be here daily with the good crypto word, whether it's on season, off season, whether it's up, down, backwards, or sideways. The boomers remain here in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield trenches. One eye closed, the other one open on the crosshairs of that sniper scope. Shout out to those boomers. I see Jared in the box. I see the best opportunities in the box. I see Jojo. I see Crypto Bravo, Charlie, Mike. I see in the box. Original Copy, Pepe El Toro. I see you. Kaboom. Guys, make sure you're touching those buttons. And good morning to all the boomers. Let me know what's shaking and baking out there. Today we're going to be talking about surviving this altcoin storm. Bitcoin has somewhat held its value, although some of these altcoins have been obliterated out there on the field. Boomers, we will be talking about how we're surviving the storm. I hope you got those goods ready, those perishable goods, those water purification filters, because indeed this storm is a crypto disaster for the altcoins, but we will be back and we will survive. Bitcoin is battling the resistance there, which seems about $64, $6,500. We're going to be talking more about that. I'm over here on coingape.com. I got this article linked down below. Bitcoin price analysis: buyers run into a crucial resistance zone. You can see that this article has a nice little chart here. I know some of you guys like the charts out there. It has identified a crucial resistance zone where we're at right now, about 64 and change, and a support zone of slightly over 5,800. So, you know, the support seems to be in agreement with what I identified as the support level. Again, we are just giving our personal opinions out here. By no means are we trading professionals. Okay, if you need professional trading advice, I need you to get out of the box and go contact Merrill Lynch. Go contact one of these investment banking systems that perhaps can guarantee you with insurance, okay? Because Champagne is not the one. I'm not your crypto daddy out here. We're chopping it up on the networks, okay, guys? So make sure, you know, you find that advice somewhere else. Right now, if you're in the box, you're a seasoned veteran. You have your sniper scope ready. You have your blade sharpened, and you taking samples of the opinions out there in the market so that you can make your own decision. I can repeat that again. Make your own decision. Be responsible for your own bag. Guys, I need you to clean your room right now. Kaboom that. Shout out to Boss Lady. Welcome back, Boss Lady. Haven't seen you in a while. One of the crypto chick generals out there. I see Boss Lady all over the place. Welcome back here to the box. Kaboom to you. She's definitely a sniper. Let me throw out that sniper scope for you, Boss Lady. Techno Comanche, I see you out there. Gerald Martins, I see you out there. Lazor, I see you out there. Jojo Wave, I see you out there. Reporting for active duty, General, doing the 5x5s right now. All right, all right. Shout out to Jojo out there, partaking in the 5x5 strong lifts. It's the program that I'm doing. It gets stronger every day, guys. You want your bag to increase in strength. I need you to get sharper in both your physical and mental right now. I invite you guys to check out the stronglifts.com 5x5. It's for women, males, for baby bear cubs, for savage bulls. You could start at whatever weight is good for you and do your increments day by day. Get stronger out there. I'm over here on cryptodaily.com. Bitcoin downtrend resistance turns into strong support amid bullish comeback. The bulls are doing what we can to hold that line. I mean, we've held this $5,800 line like Braveheart out there, boomers. Okay, I'm very, very proud of these boomers on the field that have held this $5,800 line since January. Okay, my hat's off to you as a general out there. You know, there's been a lot of negative comments out there, a lot of fudsters on the networks, a lot of baby bear cubs dancing and prancing. I see you guys. I see you cubs out there, but the snipers will take you out. Okay, the baby bear cubs will not bring this down under 5,800, and I'm proud of you boomers for holding that line. Okay, salute to you. Silver Crypto says ICOs dumping on us, the investors. Seems like they're dumping Ethereum, but also dumping their coins too. What do you think, Champagne? I'm not sure if that's true right now at the moment. You know, I know that they dumped before. But being that I haven't been in ICOs for months now, you know, I haven't been really following those projects that may be dumping. Okay, it just seems to me like the confidence of the market has depended way too much on the ETF approval. Okay, again, I'll repeat that. I think crypto has depended way too much on the ETF approval, this exchange traded fund. It seems like a lot of baby bear cubs, they want the big brother upstairs to give them the okay. They want that pat in the back. Okay, and let me repeat myself. If you want to be a boomer, okay, you better focus on how to be an independent man out there, okay? Boomers don't need approval from Big Brother. Boomers don't need a boss. Boomers don't need an okay to lift more, to boom more. Okay, I'm done with this ETF out there. I'm about to throw guys out the box that are talking about this ETF. We've seen a trend out here, and I talked about this yesterday, guys. A trend is that every time that these baby bear cubs get excited with these bankers, these suits, these legacy financial institution characters, everybody starts getting hype, like more money's coming in. I'll give you an example. Back in December, everybody got excited about the futures being traded. We saw a little spike in price, or more than a spike. It was an all-time high. But what happened soon thereafter? A crash. Okay, same thing seems to be happening right now. Everybody getting excited with the banksters out there, and look what happened. It's doom and gloom on the markets. Guys, stop focusing on banks. Okay, these guys are not your friends. We don't need them. What we need to focus on is getting more people using the crypto coins. Okay, more people using Bits, Ether, Litecoin, and your favorite cryptos. We need to make sure that these larger corporations start accepting crypto in exchange for goods and services. We need to make sure that if you are a boomer and you're doing any sort of business, that perhaps maybe you should be accepting crypto instead of fiat out there. What are you guys doing? Okay, make sure you're accepting fiat more than you're, you're accepting crypto more than you're accepting fiat. Absolutely. Mike Pfeiffer says, I completely agree with you, champ. Okay, good for you. Jojo Champ out there says, Champ, all the legacy guys want to throw a little fiat on them. I'm done with these legacy guys. I'm done with these legacy guys out there. And, you know, we're definitely, we're done waiting around for this ETF out here, guys. And I'll talk more about this ETF because look what this guy says. Predicting when a Bitcoin ETF will be approved. Look what this gentleman says over here. Who is it? According to finance magnates, though, Timothy Tam, the co-founder of CoinFi, believes that Bitcoin ETFs are inevitable. So this guy thinks BTF is inevitable, but, okay, 2020 is his prediction. A physical BTF, Bitcoin ETF, meaning Bitcoin itself, will be held in custody, then it's likely to have more traction with the SEC. So this person here is bullish about the ETF, but he's saying it's going to take till at least 2020. Okay, so perhaps... But many do believe that the markets need to become less susceptible to reactions surrounding Bitcoin ETFs before the markets are actually able to handle any decisions made by the SEC. Overall volatility needs to be reduced too. This is something that according to Ivanos, could be helpful by a large amount of institutional investment in Bitcoin. Volume from institutional investors would facilitate a significant regulated market that would reduce the scale of price manipulation, thereby easing the SEC's concern. An ETF would also open up the market to more retail investors. So even this guy that's bullish about the ETF, he's saying it's going to be in 2020. So guys, that's enough with the ETF. Forget about it. Forget about this ETF already, guys. Okay? Maybe it's going to happen in 2020, and take it as a bonus if it happens anytime sooner than then. Okay, guys? How to get yourself through this altcoin crash. And let's talk about this, guys. Surviving this altcoin crash. We've seen most of the altcoins out there completely obliterated. And this gentleman, I'm not sure if I agree with this, okay? But let's see what he says. In fact, some of the best advice you could seek right now, according to this article, not according to Champagne, is to hold off investing just yet, or if you do invest, do so in small amounts. Get yourself through by putting small amounts on low-price altcoins, says this article. Don't splash out on the big projects right now because things are looking very bumpy and a little volatile. Simply put, the risk is too high, and many experts believe that the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum haven't found their bottom just yet. The time will come to invest in the big projects, but likewise, the time isn't now. So according to CryptoVest, another wise move in this market could be through an investment in nodes, okay? Because mining is seen as an ecological disaster. There are coins with elaborate staking systems. After the most recent crash in prices, owning enough coins to run some types of nodes has become more accessible. For VeChain, VET, running a starter node is now 5 to 8 times cheaper compared to peak prices at level of .000 or is it 0068 for the VET asset. So what are you just giving an example? So there's other assets out there that are also cheap. So choosing a handful of coins for staking may mean higher rewards. Quality projects include Stratus, also Ontology, and now an even more affordable Neo, paying out gas. You know, I can vibe with that. I don't know how much I agree with moving into nodes right now, but you know, it's an interesting twist. But I do need to tell you guys that, you got to watch out for the baby alts. Watch out for the baby alts, because even if you jump into something that's not so much of a baby alt, that's still a top 20 coin like Neo, we saw Neo get really, really slim. So although you may be receiving rewards, on the other end, your coin is just losing all the value. Okay, so, that's what it is. At what point will you jump back on altcoins? At what point will I jump back into altcoins? Well, I'll tell you this out there, Oscar. At the point that I start seeing the total market Bitcoin dominance decrease. Right now, it's on an uptrend. It's still going up. Still going up. Bitcoin dominance, we've seen it go from about 42% just last week or a couple of weeks ago to 53.5, where it's at right now. So, to answer your questions, until this dominance goes down, I don't want to expect any Bitcoin ETFs. Shout out to Quantum Jumper. I see you out there, Quantum. F the ETF, says Lazor. I could vibe with that one. It's enough of this ETF out there, guys. I mean, come on. What is it? Is the for that, you just might as well work at a bank out there. Do you guys want to get into stocks? That's what it is. I mean, some of these new baby bear cubs are killing me with this ETF. Now, I'm vibing with it, and I'm all for it being approved so that some money can come in. But if you're going to completely wait around for this approval, I mean, you're not a boomer, okay? That's not what crypto's about. Crypto has nothing to do with the banking system. It's the antithesis to the bankers out there. So, that's what it is out there, crypto boomers. If you're just tuning in, the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, here on the live stream. Make sure you touch all the buttons out here. I want you looking like 300 by the end of the year out here on the Bitcoin battles. Shout out to Daniel Norman. What's up, soy boy? The only soy boy here is you, Daniel. You seem like a little troll. I see it. Maybe it's in good heart. Maybe it's funny to you, but I need you in the gym out there and stop drinking so much soy. No one was waiting for it last year. Exactly, original copy. No one was waiting for this Bitcoin ETF last year. And now we got a bunch of new guys, and it seems like they want to treat this. It's the same thing with these charters out there. You got some good charters on TradingView and on Twitter or whatnot, and they try to chart cryptocurrencies the same way that you would chart stocks and bonds. Now, just because, it's a market doesn't mean that it's going to follow the same trend lines as the legacy system. So, again, I need you banking kind of guys out of the box. Okay. I'll be 1,000 with you guys. We were doing just fine without you. I hate to say it, but the next big bull run isn't going to happen until 2020 when Bitcoin halving starts. I'm here for the long run, so let's get it. And I would agree with you, okay? Look at this guy, Daniel. This guy says, not trolling, a nickname I have for you. Listen, you don't need any nickname for me except the voice of the blockchain here. Keep up with the slick stuff. I'll throw you out the box, Daniel. It's not funny, okay? You better come into this box with some respect with the general out here, okay? This is soy boy free, and we keep things serious out here. It's no reason to be joking when things are under fire out there. You seem like a young baby bear cub. I'll throw out the cub for you one more time. Maybe it'll make you happier. People rather troll than focus on gaining strength, focus on learning more, and focus on winning out there. It's a shame out there that we have baby bear cubs that rather focus on trolling. I I don't even see what the point of you being in the box is, Daniel. Perhaps you're just a jokester and I'll let it slide, but I'll give you strike 2.5 and I'll throw you out the box next. Okay. Jojo Wave says, Daniel, you sound like a fat boy. Stop being sensitive, hit the gym and get out the box. I agree. You know, people just want attention out there and they want to make it all about themselves. So go ahead, Daniel, say something else slick so you can get thrown out the box, Danny, and I'll make your day out here. Go ahead and do it. 2020 AI is taking over. You know, I've been hearing a lot about this AI, a lot of this artificial intelligence. I don't know how smart the AI is or not. I don't know if we've hit the singularity or not. And, you know, I really don't know what to say about that. On one hand, people saying, you know, singularity is already here. And on the other hand, some people are saying it's going to take, you know, 20, 30 years. Let me know what you think about that. Is the singularity here or will we be there very soon? If you don't know what the singularity is, it's the point where the machine is equal to or greater than humans in intelligence. Shout out to the 37 maniacs in the box. We see boomers in the box, 11 on the likes, 0 on the dislikes. No lone haters out there, although we have a couple trolls in the box. I've already thrown a couple out today silently because they come back with new names out there and they just want attention. Once you get thrown out the box, you'll never get attention from Champagne anymore. It's going to be a sad day from you. So, you know, you get a couple strikes and I'll let you get erect. You know, I'll let you get erect just for the short term, but once you get your 3 strikes, that's it. You're never gonna get shouted out by Champagne, not even negatively. So use those 3 strikes as best as you can out there because you will get kaboomed out the box. We don't need any frail babies out here, okay? We need savages like JoJo, savages like CryptoZilla, like Oscar Olivares, like the rest of the boomers like Pepe. These are boomers that I see here daily in the box. They're not playing games, and most of them are sharpening their blades so they can look like this by the end of the year. Quinn Michaels breaks it down good about AI and blockchain. He's saying singularity happening in 2020. Okay, okay. You know, I've had arguments that perhaps singularity already occurred and the machine is just staying silent right now in order to survive. Okay, that's a whole nother video, a whole nother conspiracy theory that we could get into, but I don't think it's the time right now. But some boom for thought out there. Perhaps maybe the machine's already alive. Okay. And another one I've heard, you know, let's, you know, keep talking about this thread right now, being that it relates to crypto, is that actually the whole purpose of mining all this crypto is actually to feed the AI machine. So what we may be thinking is we're running and we're securing blockchains. It's really the machine that's getting us to put more nodes online so that we could support the AI, a decentralized hive mind. Again, this is just a, you know, one of those conspiracies out there. I don't know if I believe it or not, but it's interesting to think about. Main event out there. Shout out from a Steamy. And I see you, Main Event. What do you feel about Steam out there, Main Event? It's dipping and sliding over under $1. Steam was getting slaughtered out there. One of my favorite coins. But, you know, it's definitely looking slim out there on the pricing. It's 88 cents. I saw it, I think at 80 cents not too long ago. You know, it's you know, a rough time for the Steam blockchain, although there's still ways to earn. And, you know, the price of Steam could be attractive to this author of this article saying how to get through an altcoin crash. He's saying pick up those coins that are stakers. Okay, maybe a good time to get a node or one of those coins that stake. So maybe this guy should consider some Steam, because Steam is, I don't see how much lower Steam can go. I mean, I really don't know how much lower Steam could go. So, you know, perhaps it's a good time. Is Steam dead? I mean, is most of the users going to move over to a new decentralized social media platform on EOS? Is it a oh no, or is it the new one that could be built by Dan Larimer? Questions are being asked, and I would like to know. You know, it seems like ever since the CEO of Steam It Inc., Mr. I'm going blank right now. What is his name? Anyway, this guy, he dumped the bags. He started powering down, and ever since then, you know, it is what it is. GoFuchsia says, if someone let me borrow 10K, I'll buy more Steem. Why don't you head over there to Salt Lending? Maybe they'll give you a loan. Salt is a platform that lends people fiat and in exchange for crypto. Ned Scott, that's his name. Yeah, man, Ned Scott out there. I don't know how much of a leader Ned is or isn't. In my personal opinion, I haven't done much research on his movements, but from what I've seen as an outsider, it seems like Steem may fare better with a new CEO, okay? Or was it his bro? Or what his bro? I don't know what you're talking about there, boss lady. Dan Larimer, or was it his bro? I don't know if Ned Scott is Dan Larimer's bro, or I mean, it's obviously his homie, but I don't know if they're in. I'm not sure if they're actually related. Jared Martin's Tone calls everything a scam. I guess Big Papa says Tone Vase says it's a scam. I think you're talking about Steem. I saw Tone Vase debate the dollar vigilante out there, Jeff Berwick. Was it over a year or two ago? They have a good video up on debating Steem and proof of stake. And, you know, I like some of the points that Tone brought forth. And, you know, he's basically against proof of stake. You know, he wants to do everything proof of work. But, you know, I wouldn't call Steem a scam. I mean, it's been around for some time now and people have been able to use it. So, you know, maybe it's not the blockchain that you may be interested in, but I'd say it's far from a scam. Crypto Stack says Tone Vase is a knucklehead. Okay. CryptoZilla says, I heard Boss Lady talking about your crypto projects. So great stuff there. Whose crypto projects? Danik Siri says, going up, recovering again, but I am not falling for it yet. It may be a false breakout. Hope it recovers more, though. Yeah, it could be a false breakout. It could be a false breakout. It seems like we're testing some resistance here at 64.65. You know, you guys know what I've been saying all summer if you've been tuning in. I called this at the very beginning of summer. I said it's kind of going to be a sleeper. We're going to be on the off season. That's why I started talking about exercise, diet, and health. I predicted things to be a bottom of 58, which I've been on the nose, and then a resistance at 8,000. We cracked through that resistance for a short term. We were around 82, 83. I got excited. I, you know, said that we were on season, and we started throwing more kabooms out there. I expected things to really pick up some steam. This was like about a week or three before that ETF approval. I thought things were going to take, you know, a turn for the better, but, you know, we dipped under 8,000 and here we are. Things may be quiet for some time now. Between 58 and 8,000, I think we're going to be in that pocket for some time. Shout out to Gold Fuchsias. Have a great day. Kaboom to you, Gold Fuchsias. Peace out, Charles. I see you. Bit Papa says it's dumb money, a false breakout. I could probably agree with that. Shout out to Michael Toth. I see you. Shout out to Christoph over there in Poland out there. Kaboom to Poland. We got snipers out in Poland in the foxholes. I see you out there in Poland. Guys, drop a comment here in the box. Let us know what part of the globe that you're booming out there with your Bitcoin or your alternative coin flag. I want to see what part of the globe you're booming from. Which coins are you hodling? Drop a comment there in the box so I can shout you out. We want more coins and more kabooms. Bo Paulney, new video today. Never heard of him, but he says we have more leg lower. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know, main event. I think that, you know what I think. You know, 58's the bottom. You know, maybe 57, you know, 57 and a half. But, you know, 57, 58 is the bottom I'm calling. I've been calling it all summer. So if it does take a dip, a little less than, you know, 57 into 55 territory and closer to the 5 territory, then we'll have to readjust our sniper scope. But that's what it is. Shout out to New England. I see you guys out there in New England. Shout out to Bit Papa. Hold your ammo. Dig in the foxhole. Shout out from Tampa, Florida. Kaboom to Tampa. Shout out to Michael Thoth out there in Slovakia. Kaboom to Slovakia. Denix series says FOMO money. You think a 50K Bitcoin is still possible by 2018? Yeah, I think it by December 2018. I think it's still possible. The probability is much lower. I think the probability of hitting $20,000 Bitcoin by December 2018 is a lot lower than I expected at the beginning of the summer. So, it's still possible. Anything's possible in crypto. A week in crypto is like a month or 3 in the regular market. So anything can take a turn for the better. Kaboom to you, Champagne, says Bit Papa. Kaboom to you, Bit. I see you out there daily, and I appreciate you tuning in. I know you're a high-ranking official, a sniper out there. I appreciate you. Kaboom to you. Shout out to Don Milton. Bitcoin will kaboom to 3K. I doubt it, Don, but I can read that comment. Maybe you're right. Crypto Bravo Charlie says UK England and hodling that electronium. Shout out to Crypto Bravo Charlie out there in England, booming in the UK. Kaboom to you. 50K by December 2019, says No Ward. Listen, I have a target for a $1 trillion market cap by the end of 2018 or sometime in 2019. That could put Bitcoin above 20,000, closer to the $25,000, $30,000 range. Okay, I'm still bullish about the bits in 2019. Again, that's my personal opinion. I could be right, I could be wrong, but that's what my opinion is. Bit Papa, a high-ranking sniper with over 1,000 kills out there. Bit Papa out there in the sniper foxholes. Boom. Dwayne Scott out there kabooming from Atlanta. We went from Lambo to when Kia Sorrento out there. At least you got wheels. At least you got wheels and you're moving around there out there, Mike. Or Dwayne. Mike says, we were at 4K this time last year and I was staying stagnant. We could definitely get back to 20K fast. Yeah, the tides could turn very quickly. Now, we went from Lambo to Kia Sorrento out there, Dwayne. You're right out there. Shout out to Atlanta. ATL in the house. I see you guys. Christoph C. thinks we will start climbing at the end of the year. And that's what we've been hoping for. Historically, when it comes to the business trends, the summer is normally not the peak of the season. Usually, we'll see things pick back up as soon as kids get back into school. Everybody starts working again in this fall season. And perhaps they'll get back on their man post out there. And we could see some more price rises. But right now, it's it seems like most people have been on vacation. Most of these legacy suits are spreading FUD in hopes that they could pick up crypto at a cheaper price, in my personal opinion. Denix series. Denix, it's a dumb question. You're asking me, what will I do if Bitcoin dumps to $1? Listen, what would you do if we get hit by a meteor tomorrow? Okay, those things it's a dumb question, Denix. If you ask me, you could ask a better question if you're coming into the box. Bitcoin's not going to go to $1. Okay, it's not going to happen. If it did, then perhaps the channel will be done with, or we would have to talk about something else. But I think that's a dumb question, and you could be a little more mature than asking that. Okay. When do the powers that be want the pumps to be happy? Year end, so they can hit you on the gains for the taxes. So it's one key thing that may happen again, says CryptoZilla. I agree, CryptoZilla. One of our boomers out there in Japan, CryptoZilla, is always in the foxholes and providing good information here in the box. I appreciate you, CryptoZilla. Boss lady out there throwing the little emojis and the hand claps. Crypto Nation, kaboom to that. ETF will be pushed back to February 2019 in September. That will take us to the bottom, says Don Milton. And you may have a point out there. I think that with so much resting on this approval out here, this ETF approval, if it does get delayed or denied, perhaps we'll take another dip, dive, and a slide. And I'm prepared for that. You guys need to be prepared for any crypto storms out there. I repeat this all the time. If you're hodling crypto, okay, make sure you have the majority of your bag in Bitcoin. Okay, more bits, and more kabooms, guys. I've been telling you guys this. Now, when it comes to investing, in crypto, that's up to you. Whatever you can afford to lose. If you want to be in an investment that's more secure, you may want to go to your local bank and make sure that you're FDIC insured. You may want to go and purchase some metal, but don't take crypto advice from people on YouTube or investment advice for that matter. Denick says, I'm just kidding. My bad. I know it will not go to $1. Sorry, man. Just wanted to know what you think. Still bullish on Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, man. You could kid. That's cool. But, let's if we're going to kid, let's come up with better jokes. And I see you out there, Denix. It's no nothing personal out there. I see you. You're just asking dumb questions. Sometimes I say dumb things too. So it's all right. It's all good. Ryan says, I want some Kabul Bull funk soon. Yeah, I want to bring out the funk on you guys. I want to bring out the funk, play a little bit of tunes for you and celebrate. But while we're under fire, I don't think it's appropriate to start dancing and prancing just yet. Jared says, do your own research. Indeed. That's what crypto's all about, says CryptoZilla. Absolutely. We got 30 in the box right now, 23 on the likes. Guys, touch all the buttons for me. Like, subscribe, post notification bells. There is a speculation, perhaps a conspiracy out there. Some of the boomers may be being shadow banned by these social media entities, okay? Particularly YouTube. We know that they're banning some of the alternative media outlets out there, and one needs to question, when you have 15,000 subscribers and you're posting every single day, only 30 are coming to the live stream. Is everybody getting these videos on their search results? I mean, 30 out of 15,000. I don't know if the math really works there. Leads me to believe, what's happening with YouTube out there. I see some of these younger cadets coming into the game, these crypto lefties, these crypto commies. They have only a couple thousand subs, yet they got 100 people on their streams. I don't know. I don't like to complain because I'm not, but if we are being shadow banned, it's a possibility. And if we are, we need you right now to boom the buttons right now and focus that you may be being censored on the media that is being served to you. YouTube is blocking all the crypto channel and not showing notification. You must be doing something good, says Oscar. Yeah, but then there's some other channels that they get a little bit more shine. And, I'm not in competition with any channel. I just want to make sure that, everybody that's subbing to the channel gets their fair share of seeing me in the results. Okay, seeing the boomers in the results. That's what we're asking for. That's all. QAnon causing a shitstorm with the giants right now. I'm not up on the latest with QAnon. It's the last time I heard about it. It was a few weeks ago. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's definitely an interesting story. And, I support most of what the QAnon saying. I don't know all the details, but it seems very interesting. I've been here for about 9 months and not very often I get notifications from you, but I'm glad I'm here today. There we go. That's pure proof out there. Mike has been here for about 9 months and I post every single day. Mike, I'm here every day. Check out my video stream, my timeline out there. I'm here posting every single day. And you just told me that you barely have gotten a notification from Champagne. So, there we go. That's more evidence that shows that some of the boomers are being shadow banned out there. Dwayne Scott says, man, talk on it, bro. They did something. These lefty media corporations, these crypto commies are out there, guys. These crypto globalists, these crypto white knights out there. They want to act like they're your friend out there protecting you and your investments. All they want to do is spread their lefty crypto message, and they want everybody holding the equal bags out there, okay? I'm not for equality out there, okay? Equality sounds good, but it's not the long boomer out there. There's no equality in heaven, guys. There is no equality in heaven. They got different ranks in heaven as well. Do the knowledge out there, okay? If everybody was equal, no one would have a reason to be better, okay? If everybody was equal, there will be no reason to be better. Because if you were better, that would make you unequal immediately, and then you would be going against the tribe, okay? A lot of these people, they just claim equality in order to decrease competition out there. And if you're a true boomer, you know the value of more competition, guys. Free markets, it's what makes us stronger. We need some resistance. We need to push more weight. We need some competition. Forget about this equality, crypto commie stuff out there, boomers. YouTube is blocking all the crypto channels and not showing notification. You must be doing something good. Again, I read that, but let's read it again. Oscar Olivares, one of our generals out there. I appreciate you, Oscar, always tuning in, always showing love out here. Keep kabooming out there, Oscar. If you're just tuning in, the voice of the blockchain here, your favorite YouTuber. I know that YouTubers are tuning in. They want to boom like champagne. They want to live stream like champagne. They want to be snipers like the boomers here in the box, guys. And we invite you to go ahead and drop a comment out here. It's nothing but love. Each one teach one here in the box. If you're just tuning in, we've been talking about surviving this altcoin storm. How to get through this altcoin storm. I have this article by cryptodaily.co.uk written by Nathan Bentley. How to get yourself through these altcoin crash. He's suggesting to pick up some cheap notes. I don't know how much I agree upon that. He suggested some V-Chain. He suggested Stratus, Ontology, Neo. You know, maybe he should have suggested Steem. It's so cheap right now. I don't know if it's a good time to start firing at the alternative coins, but he does make a point. You know, some of these coins do produce passive income in the form of secondary or the same coin, and this may be a time to pick up a node. Some of them have become more accessible with this recent price crash. I personally am not jumping on this particular idea, but I wanted to share it with you because I don't completely disagree with it, and I have it linked down below so you guys can check it out. We've also talked about Bitcoin downtrend. This gentleman's chart over here, he says that strong support amid a bullish comeback. So it looks like we still got that support at 5,800. That's pretty strong out here. You could check out his charts and you can see what he has to say about it. And also this analysis over here saying the same thing, basically. Buyers run into a crucial resistance zone at 6,400. So it looks like we'll be trading in this pocket for some time. For you guys that are predicting that ETF, when will it happen? This gentleman over here in this article was quoted as saying 2020 is his prediction. Artus Ivanus, the founder of FIC Networks, he's predicting an ETF in 2020. So guys, stop waiting for the approval of the banks in order for your crypto to move out there. Crypto should be separate and should be the antithesis to the legacy financial system. So you're asking when ETF, this guy's saying 2020. So hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Hopefully in 3 to 5 years, crypto will help us get out of our 9-to-5 job, maybe sooner since I have a bigger plan and passion for the future. Hopefully. And yeah, I have invested in many NEO coins to slowly build my passive income for the future. Good for you. Although NEO is downtown, you know, I can feel the pain because I'm an NEO bag holder myself. I got about a nickel bag, a little dime bag over there of NEO I've been hodling, but it's looking slim out there. It's looking slim. It needs to eat a little bit more. Christoph saying a lot of people are afraid of seeing a drop of Bitcoin, but if big fishes come in, people will be buying crypto like last time. Yeah, let's see if these big fishes come in, but we're not waiting for them. What we're trying is to get more people on board to use the crypto, whether it's accepting it for goods and services or using it to pay for goods and services. We need to use this crypto more often. Okay, right now it's just a bunch of hodling, and we need to be, you know, we need these companies like Amazon, like other people out there to accept it. And I need you guys out there doing, you know, that's hustling online, whether you're selling goods or services as well. I need you guys to also start accepting crypto. If you're selling stuff on Craigslist, if you're using eBay, if you're a graphic designer, if you're a web developer, you should be accepting crypto. Yeah, man, I'm accumulating more soon at the dump to build it up when it moons again. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, you know, my personal opinion, I'm going to repeat this. I keep repeating it like a broken record. You can play around with these baby altcoins. You could jump into Neo. You could jump into EOS. Some of you like Verge. Some of you like DigiByte, whatever it may be. And it's fun. and it's okay. And some of these baby alts may indeed kaboom more proportionately to Bitcoin in the short run. But in order to hold a long-term position out here, it's important to hold on to more bits, and more kabooms. It's possible to get out a 9-to-5 job right now, says Boss Lady. Absolutely. Shout out to all my boomers out there. Boomers that know what the long-term goals are. No man or woman, for that matter, should be calling somebody else their boss. Just look at the wording of that. Just calling someone your boss is just not the. Would you call your significant other your boss? Okay. I'm not sure if that's the wave the way to move, the wave to ride out there. So no, I mean, manager, boss. Boomers don't need that. Boomers are leaders. Okay. So, you know, shout out to everybody that has a boss. I understand that. Okay. But the long-term goal for every boomer is to be an independent man or woman out there that doesn't have any sort of a boss. Test Cooks for You is thinking about more Neo, just a few more. I mean, it's dirt cheap right now. I haven't seen Neo this cheap in a while. Great point, Champagne. It's about getting the layman exposed to Bitcoin as a currency, not just hodling. Yeah, at this point, it's too much hodling going on, and we need people using the bits as soon as possible. That's why I'm not big on Nano. Amazon is going to accept crypto sooner or later, and Nano would be the perfect coin. Of course, the bits is always going to be there, but bullish on Nano at these prices. Mike, I would like to say that I'm happy about Nano, but I was doing the research yesterday and I invite you to go check out this website, athcoinindex.com, alltimehighcoinindex.com. It tracks the coins from their all-time high prices to where they're at now. And apparently Nano is amongst the top losers out of the 100 coins out there. One of the top losers has lost, if I'm not mistaken, over 90% of its weight from its all-time high out there. It's looking kind of like a shit coin, along with the likes of some others like, now I'm going blank, like Verge. Okay, you know, unfortunately, I'm just calling how I see. I have nothing against Nano. It used to be Ray blocks or whatnot, but it's definitely on the bad list right now. So, you know, it's okay to experiment with some of these coins out there, but don't put the entire house on these baby altcoins out there. Make sure you focus. Now, on the other hand, with something like Nano, and maybe the rock bottom, and you may be jumping at a good time, and perhaps it takes a swing towards the better. But being that it's on the bad list with it's a lost leader right now, it's not looking very sexy. Yeah, it's down big time, Mike. You know, and I wish you luck. I'm just calling it how I see it. You know, it's one of those coins that has performed very poorly this year. But you may be getting in at the right time. Again, you know, Champagne's not your crypto daddy. You guys want to do what you got to do. I mean, you know, I don't call them all right at the end of the day. You know, I'm not always right. I'm not a pro. So, you know, maybe Mike's right. I'm just telling Mike what I saw yesterday. I said, Mike, you know, listen, Nano's one of the worst performing coins out there this year. So you may want to pay attention to that. Bitcoin buying in Turkey at the moment due to currency drop. Shout out to Jared out there in Turkey. Kaboom to you. Denick says he agrees and has no debt or mortgage at least. And yeah, man, I eventually soon getting out of my 9-to-5 job so I can have control of my future. I have to stop caring about what others think of me, of course. Yeah, that's step number one, to become your own man. Be responsible for your own bags and worry about yourself more than others. Okay, when you're worrying about yourself more than others, you're not worrying about what others think about you. You're worrying about what you think about you. Okay, so it's the boomer way. I invite you, Denix, to start exercising. Okay, start exercising, start getting up early, start eating healthy, and start going to sleep early out there. Some of you guys are out there moonlighting, late night, hitting the bars, playing PS4, scrolling on Instagram, and wasting your time, guys. There's nothing good out there late night. Okay, take it from Champagne. There's no reason to be creeping out there late night. There's nothing good for you unless you're working and making some money late night, then, you know, go out there and make it happen. But unless you're making money, you should be going to sleep early and waking up early. You know, Champagne usually at the gym, 5:45 a.m., starting with squats, okay? It's the way the boomers roll. We're looking like 300 by the end of the year. Denix, I invite you, jump on the train here. I want you looking like this by the end of the year. Oscar Olivares says, do what you love and it's not a job. I own my own automobile shop, love cars and trucks. Shout out to Oscar and congratulations to you. We send our positive energy over there to your automotive shop. Hopefully you boom more. These baby bear cubs staying up eating Fruity Pebbles, say Mike Pfeiffer. Guys, you don't want to be looking like this, okay? That's how some of you guys are looking late night eating Fruity Pebbles, okay? I need you guys to stop it right now. 12 Rules of Life. No, it's 12 Rules for Life. Jordan Peterson says, Jared, I recommended that book before Jordan Peterson blew up on one of my videos back in January, February, I believe, or maybe March. I'm not sure when, but it was top books to read when the crypto's down, and I definitely listed that one. So you shout out to my lobsters out there, and shout out to everybody cleaning their own room out there. Oh, yeah, I need to sleep a bit more, and I agree. I do not like it when some of my friends stay up all night and I just want to sleep. Happened to me once. It's personal, though. Don't worry about what your friends are doing out there, Denix. Just worry about what you're doing out there. Don't worry about what your friends are doing. Focus on yourself. LMAO, champagne, keeping it real all day, every day. Boss lady, you already know the deal. Guys, make sure you touch the buttons. Exactly. Touch the buttons right now. Hit the thumbs up. I need you guys touching them all. We got 42 on the live stream out here. After I started revealing these past streams that perhaps maybe I've been shadow banned, we went from about 25 on the live stream now to about 40. So it looks like, you know, I notified some of you boomers out there that you may be getting your timeline censored by YouTube. So it's important to make sure you look out for champagne out there. They don't want champagne to win. They don't want you to win. They don't want you to be a strong man out there. They don't want you to be independent out there, guys. They don't want you thinking for yourself out there. They want you skinny, frail, and in fear. Okay, that's not the way the boomers roll. Okay, we got 39 in the box. We've been streaming for about 56 minutes, and I'm feeling the energy. Although I'd like to keep these streams to less than an hour, I'll go ahead and take a few more comments, questions, keep giving you guys that current, that crypto energy, that good crypto word out here, and remind you guys to always stay healthy. Check out the links that I have down in the description. You know that I was following a ketogenic diet for a while. It was for a few months, almost maybe about 2 months. I lost about 13, 14 pounds. I got into a weight that I'm happy with right now. So I'm not following the ketogenic diet as strict as I was for those 2 months. Now, I invite you guys to check out the diet because it allowed me to gain more muscle while burning fat. Ketogenic diet is based on getting most of your fuels from fat and protein. So the way it works is your total caloric intake, 70% will be coming from fats, from healthy fats. About 20% is coming from protein, and 10% or less will be coming from carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are anything that's like potatoes, rice, fruits, or anything like that. Carbohydrates are all sugars. They cause inflammation. What you want to do is get your body off the carbs so that it can go into a ketosis state. Your liver starts producing ketones, and instead of fueling from the glycogen from the carbohydrates, you'll start eating at the fat. So you can eat your own fat on your body and the fat that you're also ingesting by mouth, and it's a boomer way. I invite you guys to check out the link that I have down below. There's keto collagen, protein powders. I got keto urine testing strips to hold you accountable and make sure you're in that ketosis state. Okay, there's an actual urine test, and the test costs like 10 bucks. So, you know, I invite you guys. We're out here getting better every day, guys. Boss Lady says, yep, I've been missing the notifications too. Demonetized. There you go. Boss Lady, another general here on the field that I used to see on all the live streams. She's all over the place, so I know that she's definitely a boomer. She hasn't stopped by in a while because YouTube has been censoring her search results. Okay, how you feel about that, Boss Lady? They don't want you to win out there. They don't want you to listen to champagne. Luckily, you stopped by today and you heard about what's going on. Man, I felt amazing when I was doing the keto. I'm happy where I'm at now, but the keto is the truth, says Mike Pfeiffer. Yeah, it's the truth. I feel amazing when I do the keto. And, you know, I got to that weight that I feel comfortable with. But, you know, I try to do keto maybe a couple times a week now. Before I was doing it really, really strict, making sure that I was in ketosis all the time. But no, I found a weight that I'm happy with right now. You know, I'm good. And, you know, so I'm eating a little bit more regularly. But I've also been doing the intermittent fasting, which is, you know, having a short eating window. So you want to do anything from, some people could start off with a 12-hour eating window. So, you know, you can only eat for 12 hours of the day. And then you could start shrinking that eating window to 8 hours, 6 hours, or even 4 hours. Some people only eat one meal a day. It's a excellent way to maintain your caloric intake, and fasting has all kinds of benefits, guys. I invite you guys to do the research there on intermittent fasting and on fasting in itself. Mike says it's crazy how refreshed I felt in the mornings. When you start doing keto, you're up early and you could barely sleep because you have so much energy burning through you out there. You wake up ready to go. That's how I was waking up every day at 5:30 a.m. ready to squat like a maniac. I told you guys it's 300 by the end of the year. Shout out to the snipers, guys. Shout out to the snipers. Champagne's out here. Jojo says, Champ, just curious, do you mix your own exercises into the 5x5, or do you stick to routine A and B from the website? Stick to the program, Jojo. I know it sounds easy at the beginning, okay? And it sounds light at the beginning, but it gets heavy quickly, okay? And when you start getting really heavy, you're going to have to rest in between sets. Let me tell you, if you do 5 sets of heavy squats out there, you don't need to do little dumbbell curls. Okay, you need compound exercises that work out your entire body. You guys out here doing preacher curls, doing dumbbell curls, guys, that's for bodybuilders that already reached their peak and they're trying to define their muscles. You need to get strong out here. You need to pull weight out here, whether it's deadlifts, squats, barbell. You need barbell compound exercises. I don't need the machines out here. So stick to the program out there, Jojo. You'll see that it quickly gets difficult and that weight stacks up. So follow the app. I invite you guys to download the app. I don't get anything for you to download, for letting you guys know about it. I'm just excited about the program. And it takes you on that journey. Once you open up the app, you tell it what your 1 rep maxes are, and then it starts you about 50% of your 1 rep max. So let's say if you're maxing out 200 on the bench, it'll have you start off the program somewhere at 100 pounds. It seems really light, but every time you go back, you're compounding weight, throwing more weight. Before you know it, in a month or two, you're pushing weight. So stick to the program, Jojo. Okay, trust trust in the methods. Trust the process. Oscar says, if you don't grind, you won't shine. Yes, indeed. People want to make 1 million in 1 month. It's not possible. We need time. We got to have patience out there. Absolutely. What app is that to get the program, Champ? It's free. It's on Android, or I think it's also on the iPhone. But put 5x5 strong lifts. Let me tell you, I don't like doing little apps. You know, Champagne's not a typer. I like to talk things out. I'm old school with it. I don't like the emojis or the typing or the group text. I don't do the apps. I don't like none of that stuff. Okay, if I'm old school enough to bring a binder to the gym and write it down manually. But I came across this app, and I'll tell you, it's really good. Okay, and it's free. Okay, it's free, and they don't seem to be mining your data out there. They don't need your Facebook or anything like that. So check it out. Yeah, stick to the program, Jojo. It starts off really, really light. Some of you guys should be only squatting the actual bar. Okay, you know, it focuses on form above weight. So you got to be doing the form perfectly. So if you go back every other day, you're doing squats every other day, and you're doing it starting off light and putting a little weight every time you go back in increments, you're going to have a killer form, and before you know it, in like a month or two, you're going to be pushing that weight the way you need to. All right, we went over an hour today. The vibes are good. 34 in the box. It looks like we shake some of these shadow band off. I need to get back to 100 on the stream again. We'll get there. It's all right. We continue to spread that good word, and it'll come sooner than later. Mike says, hell yeah, I just finished building my garage gym. No machines here, power rack and barbells. That's all you need. Absolutely, guys. People going with the little machines in the gym, doing these little isolated exercises. Guys, what you need is to do full body exercise. I don't need you going to the gym just to work out chest. Okay, you're not a bodybuilder. You're not going for Mr. Olympia. Okay, you need to do full body workouts every day or every other day. Okay, unless you're already a bodybuilder and you're already jacked up, then go ahead and start isolating the muscles, obviously. But most of you guys are in a beginner to intermediate. You need to do full body exercises and heavy every other day, in my opinion. Gary says, what's the name of the workout regime? It's called Strong Lifts 5x5. They got the app there on the Android, on the iPhone. And you can check out stronglifts.com. And it's right there. And again, guys, I don't get anything for letting you know about this. I don't know the people that made that website or anything, but I follow it and I'm feeling good. Okay. What I do get kickbacks for is the links that I have down in the description. I have a link for keto protein products, perfect keto products, all kinds of ketogenic friendly products, whether it be protein, nut butters, MCT oils and stuff like that. I reached out to the people out there in Perfect Keto. They're boomers apparently. They treat Champagne nice. They gave me a little discount code and you get 15% off. So let's say, you buy yourself a protein powder, they probably give me a couple bucks. So if you want to help, that's what it is. Now, when it comes to the downloading of apps and checking out the strength training program, I'm in no way affiliated with that. Jared says, hey, Champ, what do you think about Holochain server where people can earn Holo fuel from running one of their servers? I heard something about Holochain. I haven't looked into it. I mean, it seems like a good idea, but there's all kinds of other ways to also make passive income. Running a node, staking certain coins. So, it could be a winner or it could be a loser. I don't know enough to give you an answer. XP says, Champagne, my man. I see you, XP. Kaboom. All right, guys. We got 32 in the, 32, 37 here in the box. We've been streaming for over an hour. The vibes are good. You guys been asking me about getting stronger out there. If you have any questions out there, let me know. Okay, we've touched a lot of topics out here: surviving the altcoin storm, battling that Bitcoin resistance that seems to be about 65, according to some of these authors of these articles that we shared down below. I personally believe it's 8,000. I believe the support, and I agree with the support levels that some of these articles have identified, which is about 57, 58. So that's what it is. We're on the off season here, and we're doing what we can to look like 300 by the end of the year out there, guys. Follow that keto diet if you're a fat boy. If you're really fat, you maybe should stop eating altogether and start fasting, okay? Go to the gym fasted, okay, and you'll burn more fat faster, okay? Most of you guys are food addicts and you shouldn't be eating at all. You got enough body fat on you to hold you out for maybe even 40 days and 40 nights out there. Derek says, BNB, Binance is a very underrated coin. It's the only coin that's actually profit making in the business. Yeah, I mean, it's the top performing cryptocurrency coin of 2018. It's done better than Bitcoin has this year. Now, the only thing I'm weary about with this Binance coin is that it's only traded on one exchange. Okay, so, what's going on behind the scenes? Okay, I don't know. Okay, it could be funny bunny. So, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Maybe Binance is the next Mt. Gox. Maybe Binance supersedes Coinbase one day. We don't know. Okay, but look at the facts. The facts is that it's only traded on one exchange, and, that raises my attention. Now, I'd rather hold Bitcoin than Binance. Okay, what would you rather hold, Binance or Bitcoin? Okay, that should answer your question. What do you think about Digibyte, says Kritzoff. Digibyte's okay. I mean, we've had a lot of Digibyte shillers in here, a lot of positive talk about Digibyte. A lot of people have been saying DGB. And I have nothing bad to say about it. I think it's been around for a while. But when it comes to crypto, I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, okay? You can dance and prance with these altcoins. Most of them are not going to survive. Maybe Digibyte does or doesn't. But is it going to perform better than Bitcoin? Will it perform better than the bits? Okay, that's what you need to ask yourself. Will it perform better than the bits? Are you better off holding the bits? Okay, that's the question that you need to be asking yourself when you're doing all this research. People are trying to shill you their favorite coin out there. Ask yourself, where's this going to be next year? Is it going to be better than the bits? Is it going to move faster than the bits? Do I trust it more than the bits? Those are the questions that you should be answering. Again, I'm not your crypto daddy. Okay, I want to repeat that. I'm not your crypto daddy. So find another crypto daddy. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. Derek would rather hold Binance because Bitcoin's old tech, and BNB is making a decentralized exchange will be another place for liquidity. That decentralized exchange does not exist, and you don't know what could or could not happen on the road there. So basically what you're doing by holding Binance is, for lack of a better word, you're holding on to a centralized coin. If it's only on one exchange, I mean, we've learned out here that coins that are only on one exchange can end up being funny bunny. Now, you may be right, and I may be wrong. I'm just reminding you that you're playing with fire. Ethereum is really suffering a lot now. Imagine if Binance did get hacked like Mt. Gox. We will be in a multi-year bear market again. I'm hoping not, says Denix. I mean, you know, there it is. You know, if you're holding Binance, are you also holding all your crypto in Binance as well, and their exchange? Because if that's the way you're rolling and you're thinking that Binance is going to take you to the top, you're not a real crypto boomer. You haven't been around that long. It's, you know, you probably don't know what's going on. Now, on the other hand, maybe you're onto something. Champagne doesn't have all the answers, but I'm not saying I'd rather hold Binance over Bitcoin. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. But more power to you, Derek. You know, I respect any move that you're not any move, but I respect, you know, your decision to hold Binance. I do recognize that it has performed very well this year. And in fact, if you held the majority of your bag in Binance as opposed to Bitcoin, you would be up more than if you were holding Bitcoin. Derek says, love your channel, by the way. Thanks for tuning in, Derek. I appreciate, you know, I always keep it 1,000 out here. I'm not just going to, you know, cater to making everybody hit the like button, just, you know, saying things that they like. You know, so if I disagree, I'll disagree with you. But I appreciate you coming through, Derek. Keep kabooming it. Throw a grenade on that like button. Absolutely, says Chris. Shout out to those baby bear cubs out there. Didn't mean to touch the baby bear, but somehow it got triggered. I've been playing around with this little deck out here, doing this little effects. Let me know if you guys like these effects. If you have any other ideas for little effects out there, I want to make things spruce it up on the networks, have a little more production value out here. Make these other tubers try to catch up. I hold many of my coins in my ledger, some on Bittrex and some on Binance and Coinbase, diversified. Listen, get your coins off. Listen, would you let another man hold your bags? Okay. I mean, you know, it's like leaving your money in the bank. Somebody else is holding it for you. It's not really there. Okay. So that's what you're doing when you're leaving your money on Bittrex, when you're leaving your money on Coinbase, when you're leaving your money on Binance. Guys, you need to leave your money in your own wallet where you control the keys. If not, you're not really a boomer. You're letting somebody else hold your bags. Okay. That's what a female does, right? That they let someone else hold their purse. Right. We need a funny bunny meme. Yeah, we did. We found the baby bear cub. I haven't found the little bunny meme. I'm going to look for that one, Chris. I definitely have that on my to-do list. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate that. Guys, check out Chris Cantu. He's been a boomer in the box here, frequently in the box here, almost daily. He has his own YouTube channel, Winners and Losers, I believe. And, you know, he spreads that good word to the men worldwide. True, man. A lot of the coins do not support Ledger Nano S, but some that do, I will be transferring them soon to the Ledger. And here goes with the Ledger, okay? You know, a lot of people love the hardware wallets. And what are hardware wallets doing, guys? They're just storing your private keys. You could write them down on a piece of paper. You don't need a hardware wallet. There's no reason to have a hardware wallet. You could secure your Bitcoin and some of your other cryptos by hand. You could have a paper wallet, so you could just write down your private keys. That's it. And you can etch them onto a stone, hieroglyphic style, and hide it. Okay, there's no reason to have well, let me back that up. There's reasons to have a hardware wallet, and I see that they're secure and whatnot because they're offline. But, you know, they're not a necessity out there. What you need to do is just secure your private keys. And that may be etching them onto stone. It may be printing them on a piece of paper. You know, you don't need a ledger. Okay, ledgers are nice. Hardware wallets are cool. Okay, but you don't need it. You should look into Overstock. They are making T0, which is a securities exchange for crypto. Securities are a multi-trillion-dollar market will 100% boom. I'll check that out. I know that Overstock was one of the first companies to be crypto-friendly out there. They're accepting Bitcoin for a while now. So I definitely will keep my eyes on that. Thanks for letting us know there, Derek. All right, over an hour here on the live stream. The vibes have been excellent today during this altcoin storm out there, okay? Because, you know, these coins out there are getting slammed out there. I'm glad that we have the majority of our bags in Bitcoin, and we're doing our best to weather this crypto storm. Always have one in the chamber. Always have your perishable goods ready, the generator, and don't act like Champagne didn't let you know. Although I'm not an advisor, maybe I should be. Maybe I should be your crypto daddy, and maybe you need a hug from Champagne. Okay, I'm not handing out hugs, but I might have to do it. Some of you guys are looking frail out there, and you guys need to hit the weights. Shout out to Chris, Derek, Denix, Jojo Wave, and the rest of the boomers out there worldwide. I'm going to go ahead and start tuning out. I appreciate all the boomers out there. Keep booming worldwide. Shout out to the crypto warriors. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, cryptography's finest. I'll catch you later on today, and if not, I'll see you early tomorrow morning. I need you guys hitting the gym. I need you guys getting stronger out there. Stop acting like a baby bear cub. Be responsible and start booming. Keep it 1,000 with the rest of the boomers out there, and I appreciate you guys. It's the voice, and thanks for tuning in.